Howdy everybody, good morning. It is Friday morning. Today is video number 4 of shipping. So today we're going to go over all the shipping boxes we primarily use, what we usually keep in stock here to use, and we're going to do some shipping on some pretty awkward things. We got some golf club set we're going to ship, video game, a little figure, some DVDs, some shoes, and y'all will, at the end of the video, because it's pretty lengthy at the end, I'm going to put in the video of me packing that big heavy receiver I packed up, so y'all will see that at the very end of this video. If you want to watch it, it'll be after everything else is done. If not, I understand, because, I mean, who can watch a 51-minute video, right? So I got this comment, it's funny, I'm going to share it with you guys and gals. And it's from Dabs TV. Yep, Dabs TV. He says, "Hey buddy, start editing your videos more. You're slacking and no one is going to watch a 51-minute video, I promise you. I enjoy your videos and tips truly. Thanks." Here's another one from same feller. "I keep watching because of the wife. I'm married myself, but she's a sweet woman. Very genuine people. Enjoy the tips, you guys. By the way, edit your videos to more around 25 minutes if you're going to go for time. Start with a catchy intro. Keep us hooked within the first 8 seconds, just like an eBay algorithm." Sounds like an expert, don't he? I mean, slacking. Seriously, slacking. Putting out a video a day on top of running a business, on top of remodeling, on top of having a family and kids. I mean, slacking. Yeah. That's hilarious to me. I was going to block him and just hide him, but I mean, it's comical and funny. So leave it up there. And we also had another comment respond to him. Says, "Guess what? I watched it. In fact, it is the first video of theirs I watched. It was super informative for new and semi-new resellers." That was from Fizzy Lifting Drink. So, I mean, 51 minutes, I can only, you know, the information's there. Watch it or don't watch it. I mean, if you don't watch my videos, it ain't no skin off of me, you know what I mean? Anyhow, so this is going to probably be a long video, so, I mean, you may want to leave. So let's go over this real quick. Let's jump into it, and I'm going to show you what we use for our shipping, what we keep in stock, and some tips, tricks, going over pirate ship, that kind of deal. So it's going to be a pretty lengthy video. So, I mean, heads up, buddy. Anyhow, and slacking. Here it is. What time is it? 7:06. I'm in here shooting a video to help somebody out, and then I'm gonna edit that video. I got to go to Lowe's and buy some supplies to remodel. I got to list items on eBay. I got to do some Amazon stuff. I got to do some back-end bookkeeping work. I have to take care of my wife, my pregnant wife, and 2 kids as of now, on top of all that. And we're slacking, honey.
I hate to see if we were really slacking.
I would tell you what you can do, but it's not appropriate for YouTube. Alrighty guys, so I'm back. It's later in the evening. It's currently 12:10. I started editing that video, and the whole portion I filmed this morning of me standing here talking about the boxes and stuff had them black lines, exposure lines going through it. So hopefully I fixed it now. I think it's that light over there. I cut it off. I may be a little darker. I'm in a hurry. Sorry. You can see we've been over there, I mean, slaving at it, painting. But I didn't want them black lines in my video, so I'm back. I'm going to run through this stuff again, and hopefully I can cover it all. I ain't sure, so y'all bear with me. I'm going to try to do this quick, fast, down, and dirty. So there is quite a few different boxes we keep in stock regularly here in the shop and use, and I'm going to run through this stuff really quick. You can go on to USPS.com and order you priority mail shipping supplies completely free. But when you order them and you're using them, you have to send whatever it is priority mail. You can't send it UPS, you can't send it media mail, parcel, first class. It's got to go priority mail. So the boxes we use a lot, and the ones I'm going to show you starting off, they go off of your weight. So it don't matter if it'll fit in here, it goes off of how much it weighs. So this is a box number 7. I'll fold it up so y'all can kind of see what it looks like. It's 12-inch by 12-inch by 8-inch. And any of these boxes that mail off a weight, they can be manipulated. So you can cut it down, you can make it longer. However you need to fit these boxes, you can do it. You can't, well, some people say you can. I'm going to say you can't because I never do it. You really don't want to manipulate flat rate boxes or regional rate boxes. We'll go over them here in a minute, but anything that mails at a weight rate, you can manipulate. So this is a good box for bigger, you know, items like that. We use this quite a bit. You can cut it down, whatever you need to do. And then we also use these quite a bit. These are, you got a 1092, a 1095, and a 1097. And these are like side load garment type boxes, what they call them, game board boxes. And they basically just pop up like this. Fold that down, you know, and self-seal it, and they kind of look like this kind of deal. And these are just 3 different sizes. And these work good for like action figures, Barbie dolls, you know, some board games, little boxes, things like that. You can just slide down in here, seal it up, good to go. You can cut these down as well. You got a bigger one, a medium one, and a small one, so they're just different sizes. Use these quite a bit. Then you also, we use these little cube boxes here. These are box number 4s. They're 7 by 7 by 6. And basically you just fold them up like this, tape it, and then do the same thing at the top. We use these primarily for like coffee cups and things like that. We will sometimes use them for glassware, you know, some type of electronic. We're sending priority mail, like an iPod maybe. So we use these quite a bit, and these are really good to go cubic. They're a good size for cubic through Pirate Ship. You can get on and make you a Pirate Ship. Go to pirateship.com, make you an account, and link it and integrate it to your eBay store. And then when you go to Pirate Ship, it'll automatically pull your eBay orders to Pirate Ship. The thing to know with Pirate Ship is it goes, you're looking for a cubic rate. And basically it goes off your box size, and then mainly, and then it has to do with weight and distance. So anything in a smaller box, 776 for instance, and it's kind of heavy and it's going kind of a far distance away, check Pirate Ship to get your cubic rate. Can be cheaper and save you a lot of money than on eBay. But you can do a whole video on Pirate Ship, but just go on there, read through it, and figure that stuff out. But anything small, dense, and going kind of a far distance, check there. And that's what we use these for quite a bit, actually. Say we have something and it's just a little too long for this 776 box. We also use this right here. It's called a shoe box. It's kind of just rectangular, see it there? And you can, you know, you ain't got to mail shoes in it. It's just called a shoe box, what they call it. And you can manipulate this box, cut it down if you need to. So say I put something in here and it only comes to here. Well, then I can cut this box down and maybe send it at a cubic rate through Pirate Ship. So I always do that, check that. Always a great box to keep on hand. I mean, it's perfect size. It's wonderful. So you can get these for free as well. This right here box kind of a bit. It's a 1096L. They'll come not folded. You have to fold them up like this into this little box. You know, you just put the tabs in there. But we primarily use this box for like things we don't want to get broke that we can put into a padded flat rate envelope, which let me show you that real fast. So this is a padded flat rate envelope. You'll hear it referred to in the eBay community, especially on YouTube, called the PFRE, padded flat rate envelope. This right here, and it mails at about an $8 rate, give or take, if you're top rated or not, and the rate's increasing and stuff, but basically $8, okay? And so anything you can fit in here will mail at a flat rate. So what we'll do a lot of times, and it works especially good, so wees weigh a little over 2 pounds. So what we'll do is we'll take a wee, wrap one layer of a tiny bubble wrap around it, slide it down in this box, seal it up, okay? And then we'll take this padded flat rate and we'll slide the box because it fits perfectly. See this? Down in there. Seal that puppy up, good to go. And you can do that, anything that'll fit inside this box. It's always a really good box to have in case you want to put it in a PFRE. So we always keep a few of them on hand just for that. Okay, so as far as the free weight-based priority mail shipping stuff, that's usually all we get from the Postal Service. And we always keep this stuff in stock because you never know when you're going to need it. Now we also keep these other priority mail stuff in stock, but it's not weight based, meaning like the weight based stuff, if it weighs a pound, it's mailing at a pound rate. If it weighs 1 pound 10 ounces, it's mailing really at a 2 pound rate. It doesn't matter, it always rounds up. So if it's 1 pound 2 ounces, still going at a 2 pound rate. If it's 2 pounds 3 ounces, it's going at a 3 pound rate. You know, it just rounds up. That's the way it is. If it's 3 pounds 1 ounce, it's going at a 4 pound rate. So always keep that in mind. So if you can get it right on the dot, like 1 pound even, it'll mail at the 1 pound rate. Anything over that, it's going 2 pounds. If you can get it right at 2 pounds, it'll go 2 pounds. If it's 2 pound 1 ounces, it's going at the 3 pound rate. So keep that in mind too. I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast. I'm wearing myself out trying to run through this quick. Alright, so these are the more flat rates we use and some regional boxes I'm going to go over real fast. This is a flat rate legal envelope. This smells like a $6 and some change rate. So I mean, anything you can fit in this little cardboard sleeve here, $6 and some change to mail it. This is good for like some shirts or, you know, heavier pants. You can save a little bit of money. Things that won't get damaged, they slide easily into here. Some books, like if you got magazines, they could go into here, that kind of deal. These two are regional rate A boxes. Regional does not mean it's only to certain regions like some people think. Regional is just what they call it. It can go anywhere in the United States. And they got two different styles. They got, you know, your standard top load box. It looks like this, okay? Top load. And then they also got the side load garment game board type box. I think they refer to them as garment box. They just, you know, the long rectangle ones like this. Anything you can fit into these two boxes, the regional rate A, the side load or the square, up to 15 pounds. So if you can put 14 pounds 15 ounces in here, it'll ship at a 2 pound rate. So anything that you can fit in this box, even if it's only a pound, it's still going at a 2 pound rate. So these are awesome boxes for like magazines, maybe smaller heavy items that's too big for the cubic. You know, it don't make sense because of the weight on the pirate ship. Throw them in a regional box and mail at a 2 pound rate anywhere in the country. And then you, along with them, you got your regional rate box B, side load just like that, and the square one. These are a little bit bigger now. So you can fit a little bit bigger items into these. And these, anything you can fit up in these up to 20 pounds will mail at a 4 pound rate. So if it's 19 pounds, it'll mail at 4 pound rate, depending on, you know, where it's going in the country. If it's from here to California, it'll be more expensive than it would be from here to Mississippi. But it mails at the 4 pound rate. So these are good to have too for heavy, like magazines, comic books, things that can't go like that. Like some people think you can send that media mail. You can't because they have advertisements in them, so we'll use these. But I mean, really, that's all the priority mail stuff we use from the post office, is that stuff. I like to keep it on hand just in case. So aside from the priority mail stuff, we usually buy our brown boxes. You can find them too. You can buy them. You can go dumpster diving, have friends, family save their boxes for you, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you. You can reuse boxes, recycle them, jokers go green. And we do both. But most of our boxes I just buy at Walmart. This is a 12-8-5 box. See that there? These work good for media, such as anything. I use like media mail type deal, VHS tapes, DVDs, books, that kind of thing that can go media mail. A lot of people think video games, comic books, magazines like that can go media mail. You're not supposed to. It can get you in trouble. Make sure you read your rules and regulations for media mail. But media mail, you know, you can't put it in a priority box, so we keep these on hand. We also use these for bigger first class items that weigh under a pound that we need to put in a box. So we like to keep these on hand, along with some 10-8-6 boxes that we get with our eBay store coupon. And the box we use the most is this 864 box. It's just a little small box. We get these from Supply Hut on eBay. So it folds up, super light little box to, you know, 864 size. It weighs like a little over 2 ounces. So anything that's first class we don't want to get broken goes into these, and they work amazing. So we use these a lot. my favorite box to use. And then we also got a step up. It's a 12, 10, 8. Use these for heavier stuff that may be going UPS, or lighter, bigger stuff, you know, that's going however you want to use it for. We like to keep this in stock just to have to use, and it's a good size box, so we like to keep them. And then lastly, we keep a lot of these 15, 12, 10s in stock too. We use these mainly for UPS, because with any mail service you get to, especially USPS, the postal service, anything over a cubic foot, so 12 inch by 12 inch by 12 inch, you're going to get into dimensional weight. What that means is they're going to charge you, it don't matter if it's 2 pounds, they're going to charge you a set price, which is very expensive. I don't know what it is, because this box is over a cubic foot and it's so big. So like this is a 15, 12, 10. Say if I put something in here that's 2 pounds and I leave it this size, going from here to California, it may cost me 25 bucks to mail. But if I can cut, you know, an inch off of this box, if I cut an inch off of this box to make it, basically it'll be 14, 12, 10, so that would be a cubic foot. Just saving that 1 inch off of this box could save me, instead of mailing $20, $25, it would only mail like 8 or 9 bucks. So always watch your shipping size of the box when you get over a cubic foot, which is 12 by 12 by 12. So that's good to keep in mind too. Somebody got the heat on up in here. Hold on, it's hot. Man, we come over here this morning and it was freezing outside, so we had that air back there. 82 degrees, and now it's 80 degrees outside and it's hot. Hold on, I'm about to die. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, aside from those boxes we keep in stock, you can also use bubble mailers and poly bags. We use these a lot. This is a bigger bubble mailer. It's like 15 by 10 or something like that. From eBay, we get that with our coupon. Good for, you know, bigger stuff that's going first class. We got these littler ones too. These are great for DVDs, video games, that kind of thing, littler stuff. And then we also got these 4x7 little ones. These are great for little things like keychains, something small. Put in there and don't have to worry about it going first class, you know, that kind of stuff, or media mail, however we decide to mail it. And then for stuff that we don't need any protection on, we do use these. A viewer, actually, a friend of the channel, actually sent these to us. This is a like 12 by 10 poly bag. I love this size. After we run out, I'm gonna keep these in stock. These are good if you got an action figure you want to keep moisture protected. You can put it in here, seal it up, put it in a box, whatever you need to do. If you got some shoes or, you know, a shirt, you just going first class, throw that joker in here. You don't have to worry about it getting messed up. So we use that a lot. And then we also keep these bigger ones in stock. These are like 18 by 14 or something. No idea how big it is, but use these quite a bit too. And these are just poly bags. They don't have no bubble in them or nothing. Just like a little bag, like garbage bag. And I mean, I think that's it as far as what we use for shipping and that kind of stuff. Also, keep in mind, we always keep like all our box scraps where we cut boxes down and stuff, like this and this. If we got like a picture or a little comic book, something going out, we don't want it to get bent, we will use these little scraps, cut them down, fold them over however we need to, and then either stick it down into a bubble mailer or poly bag, that kind of stuff. So always keep these. You can wrap stuff up with them, don't throw them away, just reuse them, that kind of deal. So we always keep that kind of stuff. We do use big bubble and small bubble wrap. We get our small bubble wrap on Amazon. That is linked down below. It's a really good deal. You get 700 feet for like 28 bucks. We also use, this is the best paper I've found so far, what we like to use. We get this at Walmart. It's 12 inch wide by 60 yards long. It's called masking paper, general purpose masking paper. Let me show y'all that in case y'all want to get it. Get this at Walmart in the painting section. It's a super light paper. I mean, super light. It's not like that thick cardboard stuff. It's super light paper. You get this roll right here at 60 yards. So, I mean, and it holds its form once you ball it up pretty good. And I mean, I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. It's $2 and like 50 cents a roll. Can't beat it. I mean, it's light. You can use it first class items all day long. So that's the paper we've started using. And I guess that's it. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut my mouth now because I'm hot, I'm tired. I gotta run back, edit this video, help Miss Courtney paint. So I'm gonna leave y'all with me. I'm gonna leave y'all with me. I was shipping up in orders earlier, so y'all enjoy that. We're gonna get back to painting. Miss Courtney's still over there painting. I was in there painting and I was making too big of a mess, so she was hollering at me. So I said, well, I'll edit the video. And then my video was messed up, so here I am again reshooting it because y'all all are worth it. And yeah, y'all enjoy. Alrighty guys and gals, so we are doing this in super view just to make sure y'all can see everything and what's going on. Hold on, that kind of looks distorted on it. Maybe it'll work. I'm gonna leave it just so y'all can see everything. Okay, so here's basically how we do our shipping. And yeah, we'll run through it. So these Barbie clothes, I mean, nothing's gonna happen to them things. I just take it's got one of our old cards, so I'm gonna take a new card and throw in here with it. We're gonna use this very tiny 4x7 bubble mailer and just slide it all down in there. Seal it up. So that's it. I mean, and this PS Vita game, I'm just gonna slide it down in one of these other bubble mailers. Throw a card down in here. And then we're just gonna do the same thing with it, seal it up. I will wrap it around more if I can, like that, so it protects the game better, but I mean, that's all we're gonna do with that. So we're gonna put PS Vita on it. Throw it to the side, put Barbie. Throw it to the side. This Mickey Mouse figure, I'm not too worried about him. He's kind of a cheaper item anyway. But just in case, because of his nose. Where's it perforated? But they don't perforate the end.
I just took another.
So I will take, just to keep sure, because he's got his arms and his nose there, I don't want to get broke off, you know what I mean? So I will take a little bubble, throw them in here, throw the card there, wrap up his nose real well, roll him over, take some Scotch tape for him, and then he'll just slide down into one of these bubbles here. Seal it up, and then we're just gonna put M-I-C-K-E-Y. Throw it to the side. Okie dokie. So that's where we're at so far. We don't need these anymore. So now what we're gonna take is a 864 box. Like I say, we use these quite often. I don't know why I grabbed a tape gun. Ain't got no tape. You see my tape gun? Somebody broke in, they didn't steal nothing but my tape gun. Where'd that joker go though, you reckon? I just had it. Tape gun.
Back maybe?
Oh yeah, that's what we was using. We got 3 tape guns in this shop, and yardsticks, and tape measures, and box cutters, and ink pens, and them jokers, they run off more than anything. So just tape this right here up. With paper. Okay, so DVDs, media can go media mail, okay? Always, whatever you charge the buyer, that's the way it needs to go. So if you charged them media mail, send it media mail. If you charged them first class, send it first class. If you charged them priority, send it priority. The only other way you need to do that is you can never downgrade their shipping and keep their money, but you can always upgrade their shipping. So say I'm mailing something bigger and I put it as parcel, or UPS ground, you know, or something like that, where it's like a 2 to 9 delivery day or 5-day delivery day, and they pay for that cheaper service. Well, I can upgrade it to a faster service, such as priority mail, if it's cheaper for me, and no issues. You just can't never downgrade. So we just put these in a box just to make sure nothing happens to them, okay? Because that's a lot of DVDs. We don't want them crushed. Card. Fold the paper over on top. If it was one DVD, it would go in a bubble mailer. But since it's 4 of them, they go in a box so they don't get crushed. Tape is Joe. I use 3-inch tape, and then we're just gonna write on it. We're gonna write horror DVD, just something so I know what it is. Throw it to the side. Next, we got these cycling shoes. Okay, so we're just gonna basically put these. Will they fit this way? Will they fit that way or no? So basically, we're just gonna put these cycling shoes in this poly bag. This way and this way, kind of offset them best we can. Okay, throw a card in there, seal them up, just like that. Okay, now they paid priority mail, so let's go over here and weigh these real quick. Yeah, I know my shop is a wreck right now. I had to pull all this out and I ain't put it back up yet. So we're gonna weigh these. So they're about 1.5 pounds. So they'll mail at a 2-pound rate. There's nothing gonna happen to these things. Now what we're gonna do is take one of our PFREs and we're gonna do our best to see if this will fit in there. Uh-oh. Already got tore it, didn't I? But I mean, it fits, so if it'll fit in here, it'll ship. So basically, I'm gonna have to tape that. I mean, sometimes accidents like that happen, but there ain't no sense in me wasting it. We'll just throw some tape on it. Gonna put shoes, and that'll save me money by putting them in this. Their shoes, nothing's gonna happen to them, and then when they open them up and see that poly bag, they're gonna be more impressed because they took care of it. All right, now we got these golf clubs. Another package I didn't show you a while ago we use a lot when we sell like baseball bats and golf clubs are these priority mail tubes. This is the large tube, and basically, these are great for baseball clubs and baseball bats, golf clubs, anything long, posters that you roll. But when you do this, it's got 2 sides. It's got express and then regular. Unless you're sending this thing express, you never fold it to this side. Always fold it to the red out. And you just basically fold these up. And then they create a triangle shaped tube. Okay, and then you put whatever item in there you want to ship like that. If it's longer, you can cut this like a top off of this and franken box it to make it bigger. Just slide it over it like a sock. But I mean, these work great. But since we got 4 of them, they ain't gonna fit in one of them tubes, and I ain't got no other boxes, so we fixing a franken box right now. Let me get set up and we'll come back to you. All right, so here's how we're gonna do these golf clubs. So y'all remember them DVDs I bought? Well, they came in these boxes here. So I'm just gonna try to use these boxes to mail them, frankenbox something up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some bubble wrap here. I could wrap each head individually, that kind of thing, but I don't want to because I'm lazy and I'm slacking. So I'm just gonna put them exactly in here just like this. So we'll go 1 there, 1 there, and we're just gonna offset them. And we're fixing to make our own box, okay? Fold this over, fold this over just a little. Now let's get some more, another strip, and break this one up, and we're just gonna do this right here. just like it. I mean, okay, throw a card in there, go down, and we're gonna take another box, and we're gonna go right over top of it. Try to. Look at that, look at that, look at that, buddy. That's it, done. Now, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna tape it. So we're gonna just put a few pieces on here to hold it first so I can move it around. You know, like this right here. Do one this side. Uh-oh. On this side. And if you charge free shipping, the benefit to that is you can mail it however you want to mail it. So free shipping, I'm going the cheapest route possible no matter what. So if it's free shipping, that's a benefit to that. And these were free shipping. These are probably going UPS. So I mean, then you ain't got to do the guesswork. And then basically I'm just gonna seal this thing up all the way around. So that's done. So we're gonna write GC just for golf clubs. Now let's measure this joker. Alrighty, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna measure this joker. So we're at 48. I see a pen run off from me. 48 by 8 by 3. Okay, so that's it as far as our shipping goes. Y'all also, let me flip you around and go over some more stuff. Alrighty guys and gals, so y'all remember media mail, video games can go there, any kind of media. If it does not have like advertisement, like magazines, some comic books, most comic books, they can't go media mail because there's advertisements in it. Blank media is not supposed to go media mail. Video games, no media mail, so mainly like VHS tapes, DVDs, books, that kind of stuff can go media mail. So make sure you read up on what can go media mail, what can't, and that kind of thing, just to cover yourself, because I mean, you don't want to get in trouble, because the postal service, they can open media mail and do spot checks. So if I take it, say, into my post office, anywhere down that line, a worker can open it up just to make sure it's media mail, and you don't want it getting sent back to you or billed to you, or something bad happen. And there's no insurance with that thing. Priority mail does have insurance with it automatically through eBay. It's either 50 or 100 bucks. You can purchase additional insurance if you need to. It's under additional options. If you want to, you can also add signatures, that kind of thing. If I got an expensive video game, say 50 bucks plus or something like that, I will just make it calculated. Even if it's a first class weight item, I'll make it calculated or priority mail, flat rate envelope. Send it priority mail just so I can get the insurance. They're paying for it, might as well. And you can also get insurance through FedEx, UPS, that kind of deal. I've never had a claim with any of them, but I hear that it's a little bit rougher than USPS. The post office I have had to do claims for, and generally once I put in the required paperwork and do the claim, within 3 or 4 days I got to check at the house. So they're awesome about that kind of thing. But you always remember to cover yourself. As long as you think the item will get there, and if it don't, you're prepared to deal with it. That's all that matters when it comes to shipping. Everybody ships different. Everybody has their own flavor. I'll put a bunch of stuff in bubble mailers that a lot of people wouldn't. But I mean, I've never had a lot of issues, anyhow, I should say. But there is another website you can go to outside of eBay called Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is really well known. You just go to pirateship.com, create your account, link it to your eBay, integrate it to your eBay, so it'll automatically pull your eBay orders on Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is cubic. You want to use that for cubic. So small, dense packages, okay? Small, heavy packages going kind of far away outside of your regional boxes, that kind of thing, PFREs. And pirate ship's awesome. It can save you money. You can also do box and a bag method. So say I got a smaller box, but it'll fit into, I think their dimensions is, they got their dimensions for the size on it. Pack it up, you can put it in a poly bag, but you have to measure the poly bag before you put the box in it. Input that on pirate ship. You can get a cubic rate through that too. And yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go too deep in the pirate ship, because I mean, that's a lot, and you could talk about pirate ship for a while. Maybe do some questions in a live show one day about it. Y'all go pirateship.com, check it out, do your research. You can do simple export right there, just read the stuff on the website. And small dense packages, check your prices over there, because sometimes you can get a better deal. And in the end, every penny you save adds to your bottom line. So I mean, that kind of deal. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and show you how we input our things on eBay. We do bulk shipping, we don't do them one at a time. What I'm going to do now, we got everything packed up and done. I'm going to weigh it all, and then we'll put the labels on it. I'll show you that. Alrighty, y'all, so y'all excuse my mess. If y'all can see it in the floor, I will clean that up later. We're fixing to start weighing this stuff now. Okay, so the golf clubs, we'll weigh them first. Put them on the scale here. Let's see, they may fit this way better. Sometimes these big packages can be a pain. 415. Let's throw it on another way just to be sure. 415. So it'll melt a 5-pound weight. So basically, all I'm gonna do now is where I got GC for golf clubs, the box size, I'm gonna put 4.15. Okay, throw it back over here to the side. PS Vita, 2 ounce. Barbie is not even registering. Well, there it went. Half an ounce, so we're gonna put 1 ounce. Always round up your shipping too. Like, this is a PFRE, so it don't really matter. The Mickey, see it says 1.5, so I'm gonna round that up to 2 ounces. Horror DVD lot, 1.27, 2.7, so I'm gonna do 1.3, and that's it. So now let's show you how we do our shipping. Alrighty, y'all, so here's how we do it. Miss Courtney tells me what she needs first. She said shoes. We got all our packages here. Maybe y'all can see me. So shoes, PFRE, and I said it here. 2 ounces. Set it next to it.
Mickey.
2 ounces.
DVD horror lot.
1 pound, 3 ounces. Huh?
Is it an 864?
Yeah, 864.
Golf club.
They are 4 pounds, 15 ounces. Box size is 448, 8, 3.
48, 8, 3.
Yep. What's the cost on priority mail?
UPS ground is $9.93. Priority mail is $9.50.
Send it priority mail. So $9.50 to mail these priority mail. That's what we're doing. I mean, it's like 20 cents different. If I ain't got to drive to UPS today.
And then your bar.
1 ounce. So let me show y'all this, maybe, if we can hide that. Okay, so basically it'll tell you the item. You know, they're here with the addresses behind that. Y'all kind of see the pictures. Oh, okay. And the price it sold for. Here it tells you what they paid for, USPS first class, etc., priority, medium mail. And then here is where you put in your weight, ounces, and box dimension. Here is where you can add extra insurance or signature, that kind of thing, and then it gives you your label price. Whenever you get all that inputted, you just click review purchase, confirm and pay, okay, and then print labels.
And then pull up your demo.
And then it pulls up basically your labels. Select whatever printer or label writer you got, you know. Print them jokers. And here they come. Okay, once we got our labels printed, here they are. Everything's in line. And just to do a double check on my part to make sure nothing's messed up, at the top of your labels, like, see right here, it'll tell you that's padded flat rate envelope. That is, see, it says 2 ounces. So I just compare my weights to the label and then just go through here basically, fill it off and stick it on here. Same thing, 2 and 2, it matches, good enough, put it on here. And so far we have been really lucky with not sending out any of the wrong things to the wrong people. This is just what works for us and how we do it. Media mail label, so I know it's this one. And we just go down the line basically and pop them on here. And we're putting these labels on over where I wrote the dimensions and what it is. That way nobody can see it. And I mean, that's it. All there is to it right there. And then basically we'll just stack them all up, put them in a bag, and take them to the post office. Shipping is done. Do some research on all your shipping that you're going to do. Learn your media mail rules. Bigger, anything big, heavy, you know, maybe UPS, FedEx, that kind of deal. Learn the anything over a 12, 12, 12 is going to get you into weight dimensional. So if you got a box that's 13, 12, 12, it's going to cost you a heck of a lot more because of that 1 inch. So always try to stay under a cubic foot if you can. Utilize the priority mail boxes and envelopes you can get for free. Just know them's got to go priority mail. And I mean, get you some, go dumpster diving, find you some boxes, have friends save their Amazon or, you know, whatever boxes for you. Invest in your packing materials, paper, bubble wrap, that kind of thing. You can get it super cheap. I have that kind of stuff, like bubble wrap. We use link down below. And mainly most of our bigger brown boxes I get from Walmart on demand. So I mean, they're cheap enough there for me, so that's what I use. And I mean, that's really it. That's all there is to it. So as far as shipping goes, just make sure it's gonna get there safe. You can make your own boxes or whatever you need to do to get it done. It's eBay, you know, it's kind of expected. But I guess that's all we need to cover in this video, is it? I really don't want to jump into pirate ship. Y'all just go to pirate ship, see if that's something you want. It goes off of, you know, cubic size, basically your box size and weight and distance. It can save you some money. If nothing else, have it on the back burner to check. And I guess that's it. I mean, I can't think of anything else to cover right now. Y'all enjoy. I'm fixing to pack up this receiver. Y'all will see that here in a minute. So y'all, if y'all want to watch that, I'll go over something, you know, we use for heavier items, class items, how we do that kind of thing. So if y'all want to watch that, great. It's kind of long. And I mean, that's it. That was filmed Monday. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something, picked up a tip, can understand the whole shipping process a little easier. And I mean, it's not that difficult. Just make sure you're utilizing what you got and getting the item there safe. Pack it up nice. You know, you can get additional insurance if you feel you need to. Send stuff media mail, first class. Print your postage at home, please. Which brings me to the point right now of a comment I got. So let me read that to you because this is pretty helpful. Alrighty, guys and gals, so the comment was left by Jason. Now he says eBay has a new option where you can print your shipping labels on eBay and have them print out at your post office with a QR code. It's new, just started, but you can get the discount that way also. Actually, when they left that comment, I just left the post office and I'd seen something about that there. There is a way too for you to be able to buy your shipping labels, you know, at home, and then you go, they'll give you a code, and then you go to the post office, they scan the code, print your labels out there for you. So go to your post office, do some research on that. That can help you out a lot, especially if you don't have a printer, you want to save on ink or label costs, that kind of deal. If you're not shipping out volume, highly recommend you check into that, see what it's all about. I haven't checked into it because I really don't need it, but I mean, it would be a great option for you. So go to your post office, ask them about the QR code print on demand, and maybe that can help you out too. So thank you, Jason, for that. I mean, you can help all kinds of people with that. That's going to do it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, learned something. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, we're fixing to pack up that receiver. It's already gone. I still dread it. See y'all. Alrighty, guys, I figured this would be a good thing to show. This is a heavy item, a big item, and how I pack it. Basically, you don't want to use, you want to use packing materials appropriate for the size item. This thing is heavy. I don't want to use the small bubbles on this because, I mean, it's going to pop every one of them. It's gonna pop just about every one of these big bubbles because it's so heavy. But let me show you how I'm gonna pack this up, and yeah, let me go ahead and get started on it. I've just got me this big bubble wrap here, the big bubbles, and I laid me out 2 pieces of it. Okay, I'm gonna put one over the top of the other one just a little. Get me some tape and just put me some tape down just to hold them together. Okay, I'm gonna take the big item receiver here. God, this thing's heavy. Set it on top of it like that. Here it's already popping like that, and basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it up and wrap it up in this stuff. Because you want to pack this stuff and make sure, do everything in your power to ensure it gets there in the same condition it was in whenever you listed it and they bought it. You don't want to get broken. This is a $135 receiver plus shipping, so I'm gonna do everything I can, you know, that way nothing happens to it. So basically we got this thing packed up like this. I'm gonna put a piece of tape on the front, fold these down just a little, just to make it, you know, a little more compact here. Do the same thing on the back. You can use the big tape, you can use Scotch tape, whatever tape you got. Do the same thing again the other way this time. So, tear me off 2 sheets, throw me some more tape down, just to hold them together. Take this big old thing, set it going the other way this time. Now my controls is on the front and back of this receiver, the knobs and the inputs. So I'm gonna take this and fold it up. And I'm gonna put me a piece of tape on this side just to add protection for that front and back. Maybe y'all can see what I'm doing. I got it on super view, so take that cord there, move it however you need to move it. Okay, just like that. Same thing to the front. Double it up on the front and back where the controls are so they don't get knocked off and broke. I can really pull that more like that. Fold that in, same thing. Just added protection around that before I fold this over, and that'll help with my controls a little better. Okay, just like that. I could go more with it right now, but I'm not going to. Alright, so we got us some foam here. This is just standard 2-inch foam, come out of a mattress, but you can find this stuff at garage sales, and generally it's marketed as like mattress topper, egg crate works the same. Always pick it up if you can find it. And then what we're gonna do, as soon as I find my scissors, where's my scissors? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do now. Now we're gonna cut piece of this foam out. Okay, so we got it some foam cut. Okay, just like that. Make sure it's clean. And then we got a dual wall heavy duty Lowe's box. Okay, it's a double wall. See that? You want whatever box you're using to be ample for whatever your item you're shipping. And then we're just gonna put this foam down in the very bottom of this box. Okay, just like that, give it a nice cushion. Then we're going to take our receiver and stick straight down in the box. Now we're going to take some more foam, except this is littler foam. This is only like an inch thick, but it's super squishy. And we're going to cut some off of this. So now we're going to take these foam pieces to go in the back. So let's slide the receiver all the way over as far as we can. We're gonna put this foam straight down over the control side. About like that. And then over the other side, same thing. Okay, just like that. So now we're encased in foam on front and back. Okay, so I'm not worried about that stuff getting broke off. Okay, now we're going to take another piece of foam and go down over the top of it. And just kind of tuck it in, just like that. See how we got it encased now in this, in the foam? Now we're going to take our box resizing tool, because I don't want to void fill all this and get into dimensional weight on it. So we're going to take our box resizer and put on here, and we're going to measure down to the item, top of the foam there, so it's a tight fit. And we just take this right here and we run it along the edges. And these dual walls are hard to kind of resize, but it can be done. And that just creates a score mark. It creates a score mark. Can y'all see the score mark? All the way around the box. And then we're just going to take a box cutter, go in at our lines, cut up on all four corners, right from that score mark. Okay, we're going to cut some of this box off to help with weight. That down. Just like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh it and see where I'm at on weight. And I may could even cut one of these off if you need to, but since this is a big item, I'm going to weave it. I'm just going to fold it down just like that, and we're going to start taping it. So now we're just going to weigh it up. Make sure it's on the scale all the way. 34.13. Turn it up just to make sure. 34.13. So we're going to put 34.13. And then here we go, we got to measure it because we cut it down. So we're 24, 19 and a half by 12. Okay.